Good evening, high school football fans. We are at between Oostburg Flying Dutchman and the new Holstein Huskies tonight between and Oostburg Huskies, as the Huskies come in 3-3 overall after their loss on the 16th to Lourdes Academy. So 2 wins in a row for the Huskies. 1-4 overall. So Craig, kind of a max points tonight.
Yeah, a lot of points tonight. Huskies they're going to do their usual ground attack. A lot of game, and they're going to just do what they can to pound the ball tonight.
The big thing to watch on the stream is going to be attack, as they got a 3-headed monster in the backfield. Do the Huskies, as they'll hand it off to Katie. Run at a high clip. Obler.
Huskies overall, Stuart, their top 4 backs are averaging just under 8 yards. Almost a couple hundred carries. That's their game plan. Much else.
Yep, Obler rushing for 6.1 yards per and 0.3 yards per attempt, and Mike that you don't need to put it in the air too often. So with that, we are going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You Radio Plus stream on YouTube.
The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Starting his way into the defense. He's still on his feet, moving to the end zone. Touchdown, Ledgers.
It is good. LaPont scores at the buzzer.
Welsh, one-on-one. Welsh shot, goal! Springs!
Radio Plus Sports, recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence.
Play action, Raditz, right side. Now backing up, pocket collapsing, rainbowing, end zone. Yes, touchdown, Fond du Lac.
And a set in the middle to Freebie, and she'll put it down across her body and on the floor.
As the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
Gibson, nice pass over to Cohen. Going to go middle hit over to Courtney Vanderdeeling, and off the block attempt.
The Horn wins 59-58. State champions in Division III.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Bauer Chiropractic, Optivision, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke Company, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Radom & Stone and Landscape Company, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Jackson Call Insurance, AirTech,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Pump and Pantry,
Fond du Lac Pizza Ranch, Camera Casino, Refinery Wellness Center,
Premier Financial Credit Union, Back in Action, and Edward Jones.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Welcome back on the Radio Plus YouTube stream. Thank you for watching, as there's a couple minutes left on the scoreboard before we have player introductions, national anthem, and the announcement of the seniors for senior night. Before I give it to Greg, the seniors, let's look at Oostburg's, the Flying Dutchmans. Let's look at some of their numbers, as their quarterback, Aaron Hebricks, comes into this one completing 46% of his pass attempts with 6 touchdowns on the year and 6 interceptions. So a touchdown to interception ratio of 1-to-1 and just over 100 yards per a game for him through the air. Their running back, Jay DeBlay, he has 5 touchdowns on the year, averaging 65.5 yards per a game, and and that's on 59 attempts. And their other running back, the freshman, number 28, Joey Brugig, 1 touchdown on 29 attempts, and he's averaging 27.5 yards per a game. Their number one receiver, Lincoln Dolms, the junior, 25. He's got 13 catches on the year, so not many, but when he does catch it, 10.8 yards per a completion with 3 touchdowns. Their other receiver, TJ Walcott, he's got 5 catches on the year with 1 touchdown, 11.8 yards per a catch. So, Craig, do you want to take it over and talk a little bit about the seniors for the Huskies?
Senior night tonight in the Holstein, better than a dozen seniors. A lot of them play. All of them have put in the work to earn their time. Senior list: Sam Cady, Cameron Olson, Blake Merschberger, Joshua Rock, Eli Lefevre, Sam Casper, Michael Volz, Robert Hess, Xavier Schrader, Caden Troggy, Will Minert, Josiah Grundle, and Adam Casper. All put in their 4 years of work. Big thank you to Oostburg for playing tonight after we couldn't finish our conference schedule on time, and another shout out to Jason, the AD at New Holstein, getting the game together on his day off this week.
Yeah, a lot of people to thank for putting on these football games this year. A lot of cancellations, a lot of last-minute game announcements because of COVID. So once again, thank you to Oostburg for agreeing to play tonight at New Holstein against the Huskies. And with that, we will take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching High School Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
We've got an extremely strong board of directors that sets the tone for the organization, as well as independent ownership. Very unique for an organization of our size to really be owned by one family.
As the bank grew, our lending limits grew, and so we were able to address a lot of the needs of companies, newer companies. I would say we focused more on smaller family-owned businesses at that time. I would say a strong balance sheet benefits everyone, and it's not just in a bank. It's what we've recommended customers have. I think if everyone has that philosophy, they'll endure over a longer period of time. We have to have the foresight to get our customers through tough times, and all of these things are challenging because we're able to do it.
We have a strong commitment to the success of our customers and build long-term relationships. We earn our customers' trust each and every day. It is our culture, and it starts at the top with strong leadership.
So we at National Exchange Bank and Trust have the size to be able to serve all of the needs of our customers. That's very unique to be able to do that, yet retain the community bank image and culture.
Well, I think we're strong. We're going to be around, always have been.
Welcome back to the stream on Radio Plus Info on Oostburg. Huskies, as we just wrapped up the national anthem.
Nice job by Alicia Blank and Maria on the anthem tonight for the New Holstein.
Go New Holstein Huskies. Huskies, Premier Financial Credit Union, proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holstein, Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, visit yourpfcu.com.
Number 24, Joshua Rock.
Starting lineups brought to you by Baker Cheese, as we'll start with the Huskies. They play the dual quarterback system the senior number 9 Cameron Olson along with the junior Henry Schnell, number 15. Both of those quarterbacks will get plenty of time on the field as they pretty much do an exact 50-50 split on the field. At running back, senior number 4 Michael Volz and Sam Cady, senior number 3, along with Cody Obler, the third running back, 34. Those are the quarterbacks and running backs. Craig, you want to mention any of the receivers and the line or any seniors tonight?
Well, there's several seniors that are getting the start tonight. Seniors that play on a regular basis. You mentioned Sam Cady and Cameron Olson, Michael Volz, Robert Hessett, wide receiver, Fatone Azimi, the kicker, Blake Marshberger, the linebacker, Josh Rock on the defensive line gets a lot of time.
During the game tonight, I will be announcing
starting lineups for the Flying Dutchman. They have the traditional one quarterback setup. Senior number 1 Aaron Hebricks. In the backfield for him, junior number 2 Jay DeBlay, and a freshman running back Joey Bruink alongside him. Wide receivers, junior 25 Lincoln Dolmes and senior 22 TJ Wolcott are the 2 receivers that will mostly be out there for the Flying Dutchman.
On defense, Stuart, Wolcott's the guy that Huskies got to block. He's got twice as many tackles as anybody else on the team and leads the Big East Conference in total tackles.
I saw that in our prep today, Craig. Wolcott, he is a tackling machine, and like you said, it's not even close between him and the second player on their team.
Looks like Huskies are dropping back to receive. Big games tonight in the conference, 4-0 Brillion versus 2-3 Kiel. Other matchups this week, Two Rivers plays KLC, and Roncalli and Valdez both fighting for their first win of the year.
The Right Way Home Improvement opening kickoff just seconds away. Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. When you're in pain, see Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer.
Beautiful night for football, Stuart. 20 degrees warmer than last week.
And the wind is just, I mean, there's a wind, but it's nothing like the last couple weeks. You would never guess it's November football here in Wisconsin. Has an onside kick to start it, and it's unsuccessful.
Huskies recover the onside kick. Probably a good thing by Oostburg. They're going to have to do some interesting strategy tonight. Their speed probably is not going to be enough to overcome the size of the Huskies.
So Huskies starting off with the ball tonight as they are going right to left on your screen, right at about the 49-yard line, so about midfield. So great starting field position for the Huskies because of the onside kick. As a man goes in motion, it's Cady in motion, and he'll have it, and he is stopped in the backfield for a loss.
Nice start by the Oostburg defense. 10 guys in the box on the first play.
You got to imagine the Flying Dutchmen are going to stack the box, Craig, early and try and stop that run.
That's the thing to do. The Huskies will continue to run it if you let them. So you're going to see a lot of guys in the box until either Schnell or Wilson go over the top.
In shotgun as Volz goes in motion, and he'll get the carry, and he's going to gain a few, and now it's going to be about 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Nice run by Volzer on the right end. Typical Huskies, that's the play they want to run all night if they can get away with it.
Junior Henry Schnell now coming in at quarterback. He averages 46 yards a game on the ground at quarterback, and he averages 7.7 yards per a carry. Shotgun once again. Cady comes in motion. It's going to be reverse, and now Volz has it. He's got the first down and more as he goes on the far outside boundary, and he's going to be tackled just shy of a touchdown. So in the red zone now are the Huskies.
Nice run by Volz, inside scissors play, staple of the Husky offense. About a 35, 40-yard gain on that play.
Huge play for the Huskies, as Cameron Olson now back in at quarterback. So 1st and 10 at the 11. So still able to get a first down before getting into the end zone, as Olson hands it off to Volts, and he is close to a touchdown, but he's going to be short, as that was a nice pickup once again, Craig.
Yep, down to about the 2-yard line. Again, that's the same play they ran on first down. Little sweep to the right. Good, well blocked by the Husky line. Sam Casper getting the kickout block.
No points on the board yet, but we did mention in the pregame that we expected a lot of points from both teams, and with just over 2 minutes played so far, looks like there's a high opportunity for some points, as a handoff to Katie is going to be in for a touchdown, going from the left side of the left guard.
Blake Merschberger on the block, opening up the hole. Katie walked in. Huskies on the board early. Scripted plays running just like they thought.
So the senior running back, Sam Katie, gets his first touchdown of the night, and he now has 4 touchdowns on the year, with 9:41 to go in the first quarter. As the extra point is up and good.
9:41 remaining in the first quarter. Holstein 7, Oostburg nothing.
So it's 7-0, Huskies on top with that. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching High School Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit bakercheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Welcome back, as it's 7-0, Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman, as it was a touchdown by the senior running back Sam Katie. Extra point was good by Fatnasimi, as he's 23 of 25 on extra points coming into this one, so he now improves to 24 for 26 on PATs this year, as the Huskies kick it off. Returning is 28, and he is stopped at about the 20-yard line, as that was Joey Brugink on the return.
Nice kick by the Huskies. Azimi got her deep. Coverage was good as well. Good starting position. Husky defense has a long field to work with.
So they're going to mark it at the 22-yard line, 9:36 in the first quarter, and now the senior quarterback, Aaron Hebricks, will have his first chance to lead his team, the Flying Dutchman, down the field to try and tie this game up, as they come out with 2 wide receivers wide to the near side and a couple receivers on the far side, and it's going to be about a speed option, and he'll flip it, and a nice gain there for the Flying Dutchman, picking up about 4 or 5.
Dutchman come out 4 wide, stretching the Huskies out, trying to run the ball at the sidelines. Huskies got to worry about the pass defense. You know, the run defense is only giving up 3.5 yards a carry on the year, and they're averaging almost 8. So Husky run defense is stout.
5-yard run there for DeBlay, and he's back in there in the pistol formation behind his quarterback Hebricks. Hebricks takes the snap. He'll hand it off. DeBlay nowhere to go, as a nice stop there by the front 4 of the Huskies.
Luke Abrams on the tackle. It's like about a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, the junior Luke Abrams coming in, making the tackle there like you mentioned. So now 3rd and long for the Flying Dutchman, as they go no huddle, as they got 4 wide receivers set. It's going to be a pitch there, and going nowhere, as he is immediately stopped at the line of scrimmage, and a 4th down coming up for Oostburg.
Frunzen doing a good job setting the corner. Sam Casper cleaning up, nowhere to go for the running back.
As that was the freshman Joey Brewink on the run there, as he got swallowed up. And now with 8 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the quarter with a running clock, the Huskies force a 3-and-out to start their defensive possession.
Oostburg's punter is second in the Big East in punting and has the most punts in their conference.
Katie and Volt back to return the punt for the Huskies, as it's going to be Volt catching it, and he is tackled immediately as he will gain maybe half a yard on the return.
Again, good field position for the Huskies, working on a short field, starting on their own 45, but last drive they started on the 49 and they had a 4-play scoring drive, so good field position to start tonight.
So they started at about their own 49 on their first drive, went for a 51-yard touchdown, and now they're on their own 44-yard line. So great field position, like you said, once again working with the short field. And they got the 3 running backs back there, like you see so often, as it's Olsen handing it off to Obler up the middle for a couple.
First carry of the night for Obler. You'll see more of that in the second half.
It's a 3-headed monster back there, and they always have fresh legs because they have 3 running backs, Obler, Katie, and Volts, that all can get it done.
Yeah, they've been getting it done all year. They're averaging, their top 4, including Schnell, the quarterback, are averaging almost 8 yards a carry.
So 2nd and 8 for the Huskies, as now Schnell's in at quarterback. He hands it to Obler, and Obler is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yep, tough sledding up the middle. Good job by the Oostburg defense. Husky success so far has been outside around the edges.
So Olsen now back in at quarterback after Schnell was in for that possession. So 3rd and 10. Craig, you think the Huskies may pass here on 3rd and 10?
They'll look at the number in the box. They could be in 4-down territory. I think they'll still run that scissors.
There's the scissors, and it is going to be close, but it looks like Katie is going to be a yard or 2 short of the first down marker. Huskies probably are going to go for it here.
Yep. Late bringing out the punt team.
So they will bring out the punt team, as they are going to try and pin the Flying Dutchman back in their own territory. Bolts back there punting for the Huskies. It's a high arcing punt and a favorable bounce for the Flying Dutchman.
That one would have rolled well inside the 20 if it would have bounced the other way, but Dutchman will start at about the 25.
So 5:55 here in the first quarter. It's 7-0. Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman on the Quest Interiors scoreboard. So 2nd drive now for the Flying Dutchman, as they look and improve on their 3-and-out, their first possession.
Yeah, I think you'll see some passing this possession. The Holstein's pass defense has been a little suspect all year. The thing that they have at their advantage is the Huskies linemen would be good at getting sacks tonight.
Hebricks hands it off to the motion receiver and picking up about a yard or so. So again, a good job of not letting the Flying Dutchman get up the field.
Yeah, Huskies controlling the middle with their line and their middle linebacker Obler. Around the ends, they're just stringing the plays out. So far, so good for the defense.
2nd and 8 on the 28 for Oostburg, as Hebricks is in shotgun, 4 wide receiver set, 1 running back. And he's going to be dropping back to pass here, and it's going to be complete to his man on the near side, 25, Lincoln Domes. And it is going to be short of a first down, but a nice completion.
Yep, quick on-time pass. Sam Casper still in the quarterback's face, knocked him to the ground.
About a 2-3 step drop max there, just a nice quick and fire. Nice completion, as Hebricks has a completion percentage under 50%, so a nice high completion percentage throw there. Gets 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 1, dropping back to pass. It's going to be a bubble screen, and it's caught, and he's got the first down and more. A nice 6-yard gain or so there.
Good blocking on the bubble screen. Easy completion for the quarterback.
So when you get the 3rd and 1, you do not know if it's going to be a pass or a throw, and that was completed to the senior receiver Jaden Weavers for the first down of the game for the Flying Dutchman. 4 wide receiver set once again, shotgun, and they're going to hand it off and going nowhere once again, as that was DeBlay picking up a yard.
Nice tackle by Josh Rock on the near side. Huskies starting to get a little more into their press coverage. You're going to see them taking away that short pass. Playing only 1 safety tonight. No problem with the run game so far, so expect some pass rush as we go forward.
3:45 with a running clock in the first quarter, as pistol formation rolling out left. Hebricks throws it, and it's going to be caught for a screen and breaking a tackle, and now got a first down, and now he's got more. Now he's at the 30, now he's at the 20, now he's at the 10, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Flying Dutchman, as that was to DeBlay on the screen.
Great run after the catch by DeBlay. Caught it in the backfield, could have lost yards, broke a couple Husky tackles, and took it the distance.
You said it, Craig. Looked like a potential loss on the play, and DeBlay, the junior, now has 5 rushing touchdowns, and that's a receiving touchdown, and just doing a marvelous job breaking multiple tackles there. Extra point is up and good, as that is Joey Brewink kicking that one in, as he's now 8 for 9 on the extra points this year. So 7-7 is your score here between the Flying Dutchman and the Huskies. We'll take a break. You're watching High School Friday Night Football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Since 1948, New Holstein Community Chest has been providing support to local individuals, families, and organizations. Charitable organizations they support include the American Red Cross, New Holstein Homestead Auxiliary, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Harbor House, New Hope Center, New Holstein Baseball Softball Association, New Holstein First Responders, New Holstein Historical Society, New Holstein Police Explorers, New Holstein Public Library, New Holstein Wrestling Club, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, and Willowdale Auxiliary. New Holstein Community Chest appreciates your continued support of local residents and programs.
When you hire the attorney,
The freshmen, second place the juniors, and first place the seniors.
Welcome back to high school football, as a touchdown was just scored by Oostburg to tie it up 7-7 against New Holstein, as it was a screen play to the running back, breaking multiple tackles for about a 50-yard run or so after the completion for a touchdown. As the kickoff is caught by Katie, he'll return it, as he's at about the 20 now, not touched yet, and now he's finally going to be brought down at about the 35-yard line.
28 on the return for Katie. Good run back. Nice kick by Oostburg. Got her deep into the inside the 5.
So Katie returns it to the Huskies 35, and that's where they will set up their offense for their third possession, as last time they decided to kick on 4th and 1. Maybe 4th and 2. So 3:18 here in the first quarter. It's 7-7 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard, as they're going to hand it off to Volts, and he is not touched yet. He's got 15 yards. He's got 20 now, and he's going to be tackled at Oostburg's 35-yard line, and that's a pickup of about 30 yards.
30 yards. Started around the right end, broke back to the middle. Solid run. Didn't really get touched. Great blocking up front by the Huskies.
It's going to go down as a 29-yard run for Volt, as he was not touched for the first about 25 yards of that run, as a gaping hole up the middle.
Yeah, it's tough for Oostburg to match the Husky size and get off those blocks.
Olsen in at quarterback, as he hands it off to Volts, as he's got close to another first down, and now he's hit back quite a bit, but a solid pickup of about 5 yards for Volts.
Back in action this week, Will Meinert with the block. Volts pushed him forward. If he'd got him out of the way, he probably would have got 20 on that play.
So 2nd and 5, or now they changed it to 2nd and 4 on the scoreboard. As a couple wide receivers to the left as Olsen hands it off to Volts once again. He's not touched yet. Now he's got 10 yards. He's got one man to beat on the outside, and he's going to be tackled inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal coming up for the Huskies.
One too many cuts that time. Volts probably could have beat him to the outside. Great block by Blake Ritchie on the inside, and then downfield by Robert Hess. Nobody touched him for the first 10, 15 yards.
Another great run by Volts, as it looked like he might have been able to get in if he stayed on the outside, but nonetheless, another powerful, fast run, as he's going to be thanking his offensive lineman tonight so far from this drive.
Yeah, Volts much improved from last year, finally putting his foot in the ground and going north and south.
So the junior Henry Schnell now in at quarterback in pistol formation. Obler behind him, and he hands it off to Obler, and Obler's got a few, and he plows over a defender, and he's in for a touchdown. The junior, Cody Obler, getting his 4th rushing touchdown of the season, his first tonight.
Nice run by Obler right up the middle. Again, he met a guy in the hole, but Obler's size just ran over the Oostburg linebacker.
Asimi out there to attempt the extra point. It's up and good, as he had a lot of leg on that one, and he's 2 for 2 on his PATs. It's 14-7, Huskies on top. We'll take a break. You are watching high school football on Friday night here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113 or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
The seniors and in first place the juniors.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Facials, skin therapy treatments, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com. Craig, 2 rushing touchdowns so far for the Huskies. It's 14-7 with 1:33 in the first.
Yeah, game's going quick, a lot of running on both sides, but Huskies doing what they want on offense. We'll see if the defense can hold this drive.
Asimi kicks off, going right to left, a bit of a squib kick up the middle, and it's now fielded by number 4 as he's getting good yards, and he's got the outside. He's got a man to beat. He does beat him, and now he's going to be brought down in Husky territory at about the 42, 43-yard line.
Nice run back. Broke a couple tackles, got around the edge. Finally tackled by Philip Casper into Husky territory.
They're going to mark it at the 42. So great field position now for senior quarterback Aaron Hebricks of the Flying Dutchman. See if Sam Casper can make a play on the outside and blow a play up in the backfield. 4 wide receivers. One goes in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and it's DeBlay, and he'll pick up a few.
DeBlay doing some tough running up the middle there. Was stopped for no gain and pushed for about 2-3 yards.
We've already seen him break a couple tackles on a play and break it for a touchdown, as it is now 2nd and 7 for the Flying Dutchman. Under a minute to play now in the first quarter, as 4 wide receivers set once again. Pistol formation. Hebricks awaits the snap. He'll take it. Going to be a pass play. He scrambles outside. Good pressure. He's looking for a man, and it's going to be incomplete, and a flag is going to be thrown on the play.
I don't know what happened there. Sam Casper tackled the running back after he got blocked. kind of a comeback block. He was coming, turning, got blindsided, and picked up the kid and threw him.
Personal foul on the Huskies.
So it's going to be a personal foul on the Husky for 15 yards and an automatic first down for the Flying Dutchman. Ball is going to be placed at the 24-yard line in Husky territory, and now a great scoring opportunity for Oostburg.
Yeah. Casper was injured on a blindside block like that earlier in the year.
Pistol formation. Hebricks takes it, and he's going to pitch it to his man, DeBlay, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards. So DeBlay there picking up good yardage once again on first down.
Good pickup on the run. Huskies having a little bit of trouble playing the pitch. They've got the quarterback covered with the defensive end. Had a little trouble filling the outside there, stringing it out.
We'll see if they get a playoff as there are 7 seconds on the game clock in the first quarter. 3 seconds now, pistol formation. They are going to get a playoff, and it's going to be a bubble screen, and it's going to be caught. And after a nice block, he's going to get to the outside. It's 25, and he's going to be pushed just short of a touchdown, as that was Lincoln Dooms almost getting a touchdown right before the end of the quarter. So first and goal awaits the Flying Dutchman to start the second quarter. It's 14-7, Huskies on top as
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress. Facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
At Marian University, we're committed to helping you become a nurse. With acceptance into Marian's BSN program, our curriculum allows you to take nursing courses in your sophomore year. You can expect hands-on learning and personalized support from a program that's developed the area's best nurses. Because right now and every day, we work for our tomorrow. Be successful. Get to work at Marian University. Apply today.
Welcome back. We have first and goal to start the second quarter for Oostburg at the 3, and they're going to hand it off, breaking a tackle, and now finding his way in for the touchdown as breaking a couple tackles, as that's the second touchdown for Jay DeBlay in this one. First one on the ground. His first one was through the air.
Again, tough, compact running by DeBlay. Gets the shoulders down, good pad level. Through the Husky defense, broke a couple tackles into the end zone.
So 2 touchdowns for DeBlay, 1 through the air, 1 on the ground, and we are awaiting a PAT for this one to be all tied up, and it is good. So it will be 14-14 on the first play of the second quarter, 11:52 in the second quarter. We'll take another break, but it will be a short one. Don't go anywhere. You are watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th-generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Welcome back here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. I'm Stuart Atkinson, Craig Sessing alongside me. We got a good one here. It's 14-14 in the second.
Yep, high scoring just as we expected. We'll see who can maintain the offense.
as the Huskies await the kickoff. And it's going to be Katie returning as he's at the 20-25. A flag comes down. This one will probably be brought back due to a hold.
28-yard line.
The flag came from the far side official. Looks like a block in the back on the Huskies. Going to have a long field to work with this time.
Yeah, so tremendous field position the first couple drives for the Huskies, and this one we'll see officially where it gets marked. It's going to be their longest drive of the game if they can pull it off. It's going to be marked at the 18-yard line. So now they're going to officially mark it at the 17. So 1st and 10 at their own 17 for the Huskies.
Yeah, Huskies improving their average on the run. I think they're not afraid of the big field.
Huskies coached by Matt Rupp. We'll see what he draws up here as it's going to be a handoff to Volts, and he's got another lane. He breaks a tackle. He's got the first down, and it's going to take a gang tackle by the Flying Dutchman to finally bring him down, and it's going to be a first down for the Huskies.
Volts missing his pulling guard. One of their guards is out tonight with injury. Again, had to run around his own guard.
Oostburg takes a timeout, so we will as well. We'll take a 30-second break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
Go New Holstein Huskies. Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holstein, Chilton, Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, visit yourpfcu.com. So it's 14-14 in the second quarter, 11:33 on the game clock as it is 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line for the Huskies.
Huskies off to a great start offensively, running the ball somewhat at will. Need to finish their blocks. They had a couple blocks that could have broke Volts for a big gain, but he's running through people on his own.
Senior quarterback Olsen in there in shotgun formation. It's going to be a fake handoff, play action. He's going to throw it deep. He's got his man, and it's just off the fingertips of number 89.
Adam Casper, the tight end, just short on that play. Good throw by Olsen, missed by about 6 inches.
Yeah, the senior Casper there had an opportunity, maybe thrown a bit in front. Probably could have pulled it in either way, a tough play. And that now brings up 2nd and 10 for the Huskies.
Good pass by Olsen. Had to do some fancy footwork to avoid his running back. Looked like a busted play on the blocking assignment, but got the long ball away and just missed Casper on the bomb.
Junior Schnell now in at quarterback as he's in shotgun formation. He hands it off to Volts. He breaks a tackle, and now he's got 5. He's got the first down, and he's going to be not brought down yet, and now he finally will in opponent's territory as about a 15-plus yard run, probably around 20. So 3 big plays already for Michael Volts.
Yeah, Volts running hard tonight, having trouble getting around his lineman. It's the 3rd time he ran into a lineman that just didn't block anybody, didn't get out of the way. Great run by Volts.
Volts, maybe too much speed so far.
Yeah, needs to set up those blocks a little better.
Yeah, maybe learn a little bit of patience, but got to be pleased with what he's done so far as he gets it again. He's got 5 now, and he's going to be tackled after he gains about 12 or 13, and it's going to be another first down for Volts.
Yeah, Oostburg's defense is going to have to, they're trying to play 8 in the box. 8's not enough. I mean, they're going to have to get 9 and 10 in the box. I don't know how you get 10 in the box when you've got 2 wide receivers out there, but their 8 in the box just isn't getting it done. The Huskies are getting big chunks on the ground.
Schnell rushes onto the field as he'll be quarterbacking this play. Ball on the 39-yard line, 10:35 in the second quarter on the game clock. As Volts goes in motion, they won't hand it to him. They'll give it to Obler up the middle, and he'll plow forward for about 8.
Nice tackle by 25 for Oostburg. Dolmus giving away a lot of weight. Dolmus got low, 165 taken down. Obler's probably 230.
Good play design there, as Volts has had 3 big plays already. So when you have Volts or Katie going in motion, it's easy for Obler to kind of sneak right up the middle on all those motions. As Olsen's back to pass, he'll fire, and it's an errored throw, and it'll be incomplete.
Yep, Hess wide open for a first down. Just missed him. Miscommunication. Either Hess had to keep running or Olsen threw it in the wrong spot.
So Schnell back onto the field for 3rd and 5.
Huskies showing pass there. I would expect consecutive running plays if they don't get it on 3rd down.
You give it to the big boy Obler up the middle, or do you give it to the hot hand Volts?
Oh, you stay with the hot hand Volts. He's getting more than 10 a carry.
As formation shift before the snap, Schnell in shotgun as he hands it off. There it is, Volts, and it looks like he's going to have close to enough, and it looks like he will have enough, as it is going to be a first down for the Huskies, and now they will move the chain. So you had it right there, Craig. They gave it to the hot hand, and he plowed forward for the first down.
Yeah, even on a play there where they missed the block on the corner, he's still got 5 or 6 yards. If Huskies just get hat on a hat, that play is going to work all night.
So Olsen at quarterback, Obler on his left side, Katie to the near side. As Katie goes in motion, he's now in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Katie, and he's not touched yet. He's got the outside. Can he get to the boundary? And he's not going to quite get to the end zone, but it's going to be a 15-yard plus run for Katie.
Katie showed a lot of patience that time, stayed behind his block, Blake Ritchie, for about 10 yards. Finally had to push Ritchie into the defender, trying to get around him. Solid run, right around the left side.
Katie already has 1 touchdown here tonight. Obler with the other. I'm sure Volts, after his big runs, he wants to find the end zone as well. 8:55 in the second quarter. It's going to be Schnell up the middle.
Nope.
And Schnell picks up about 5 yards.
Looks like the Huskies can get a first down inside the 5.
So that Schnell only picked up 3 there, so 2nd and 7 on the 11-yard line. So like you said, Craig, they are able to pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, as it's now Olsen in at quarterback. He's going to be passing far side. It's caught and completed, and it's going to be a touchdown to number 21.
Robert Hess on the reception.
Robert Hess with the touchdown catch, and a PAT away from a 7-point lead for the Huskies. And now 2 touchdowns on the ground and 1 in the air for New Holstein.
Good to see Hess get a catch there and a touchdown. He was out earlier this year with an injury. He's one of our dozen seniors.
Basimi's PAT is up and good. He's now 3 for 3 on the night, which makes him 26 of 28 on the year. We'll take a quick break, 30-second break. Don't go anywhere. You are watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
All these people, and not a nacho fry in sight. If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we win. Let's go get that cheese.
The Mexican spices, they changed you.
What? You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
Oh. We just getting started.
In 4th place, the freshman.
Welcome back to high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Tonight, it's the visiting Oostburg Flying Dutchman against the home team of the New Holstein Huskies. The Huskies on top 21-14, 8-11 in the second quarter, as a touchdown was just caught by Hess to put the Huskies back up by 7.
Huskies running at will on the Oostburg defense, but the Oostburg offense looking good tonight. They're looking better than a 1-4 team.
Simi kicks off, going left to right on your screen as it's fielded by the Flying Dutchman, and he's going to be tackled around the 26-yard line.
Obler on the tackle. Oostburg better than the 1-4 record. They've played the top half of their conference, and the bottom half of their conference, their games have all been canceled for one reason or another. So tough conference schedule for Oostburg so far this year.
Oostburg coached by head coach Tom Brill as he's looking to find his second victory tonight, as the ball officially will be marked at the 27-yard line. So not bad field position, but not great field position to start the drive for the Flying Dutchman. Hebricks in shotgun in the pistol formation. 4 wide receiver set, and it's going to be a speed option to the right, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to get about 3 to 2 yards there.
Yep, Casper on the tackle. Doing his job, taking the quarterback. Played a little bit of the pitch, but really took the quarterback and just dragged him down from behind.
Yep, Sam Casper there on the tackle. 2nd and 8, so they're going to give him 2 on the quarterback keeper from Hebricks. Their running back, DeBlay, already has 2 scores in this one. They hand it off to him again, and he is stuffed after getting about 3 on the carry, so it'll bring up 3rd and medium for the Flying Dutchman.
Again, Flying Dutchman from Oostburg using their speed, trying to get through the quick crack, but Huskies are pretty big up front. Right now we're in a track meet, but overtime tonight, the Huskies are just a bigger team.
A big 3rd down in the 2nd quarter for the Flying Dutchman as it's pistol formation, 4 wide receiver set. Hebricks back to pass. He'll throw over the middle. His receiver had it, but then he ran backwards, so he loses forward progress, and I think he's going to be marked short.
I would expect Oostburg to go for this even in their own territory. They lead their conference in 4th down attempts, 16 4th down attempts on the year. Expect the Huskies to jam the line and take a chance on the pass here.
Short by a yard, 4th and 1 for the Flying Dutchman. 6:23 in the 2nd quarter, and they are going to go for it like you predicted, Craig. Hebricks in pistol. He rolls out to the left. A nice juke there, and now he throws it back. And a flag is thrown after a beautiful play, and it's DeBlay getting a huge chunk, but let's await what the penalty flag is, as that was a risky flip by the quarterback.
It was an odd flip. I'd like to see the replay. I don't know that was forward. He spun so far around. I think they're going to call it an illegal forward pass, but I'm not positive.
It looked like a backward pass from here,
yeah.
But he did about a 360 when he threw it. I wonder if they pick up the flag, if that's what it was thrown for.
Yep, they are going to pick it up.
Yeah, they will pick it up, and I think that's a good call, as that was a backwards pass. It just looked a little funky, as I did not see it coming, and it ends up being a huge play for Jay DeBlay.
Yeah, the running back actually stopped on the play. Quarterback got spun in a circle and then pitched it back to him, but not a traditional pitch on the option.
I want to tip the cap to the officials and the referee discussing that one and getting the call right and picking it up. And now the Huskies got to step it up on defense as Flying Dutchmen are in their territory. Pistol set. Hebricks has it. He rolls out right. He's going to pitch it again to DeBlay, and he is swallowed up, and that's 75. Casper once again.
Casper took both the quarterback and the pitch man on that play. Great play. You know at halftime, Coach Rupp is going to have the pitch on the blackboard. How do we defend the option? Because that's the play that's really been hurting the Huskies tonight.
So Casper able to get a tackle for a loss. 2nd and 11 now, as there's been a lot of outside options with Hebricks and DeBlay on this drive and the first half. As looks like it's going to be another one. They pitch it once again. DeBlay picks up a few, but it's going to be 3rd and long for the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah. Some of the Huskies that don't play every week are in there tonight, learning their assignments as they go, getting better at it. Once they pick up everybody knows where they're going on the pitch. Huskies will be able to defend that play. They're not getting beat on the block, they're getting beat on the scheme.
So 4:48 in the second quarter. It's 21-14. Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman, and they are looking for a key stop here as 3rd and long. We'll see if Oostburg decides to air it out. Pistol formation, they are going to pass. It's going to be a fake bubble screen, and it looks like he's going to be brought down, and he will. It's going to be a sack, and that's 73 in the backfield, Philip Casper.
Tackled for a sack by number 75.
Casper, the sophomore, Sam's brother Philip actually gets that sack, 6'4", 207. Future of the Husky line.
Yeah, so 73, Philip Casper, as we've called Sam Casper's name quite a bit, and that brings it to 4th and 21, and that is going to force a punt by Oostburg.
Anything other than a loss there, Oostburg probably goes for it on 4th down, but now that it's 4th and 20, they're probably going to let the clock run the 30 seconds and kick it.
A big play, a big moment for Philip Casper, and now the Huskies are going to have an opportunity to maybe score again before the half and go up 2 scores as they punt it, and it looks like it's going to go into the end zone, and it will. So it'll be a touchback for the Huskies. We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
They provide strong leadership and innovative curriculum and integrate technology in a climate of mutual respect. In a partnership with the community, they prepare students for the future. Thank you to the entire school community for your continuous support and successful passage of the referendum to renovate the elementary school. They say, "Go Huskies," from the School District of New Holstein.
Welcome back, as it's going to be Olsen handing it off, as it's going to be a loss of a couple. So 2nd and long coming up for the Huskies. Just over 3 minutes left in the second quarter, Craig. 21-14, Huskies on top. They got an opportunity to go up 2 scores before the half, but a long ways to go.
Yeah, the Huskies, running the ball at will, so glad they got the first stop on defense. We're in a bit of a track meet right now, but the size of the Huskies should continue to dominate.
Looks like it's Olsen back there as he rolls out right. It's actually Schnell, and nowhere to go. He makes a man miss, and now he is going to throw it, and it's going to be Katie catching it. Are they going to say he caught it? He did. He kept his feet in bounds. A tremendous throw and catch from Schnell to Katie.
About 14 on the play. Katie found the hole in the zone, was out there a long time waving at Schnell. Schnell finally got around the pressure, found him on the out.
Yeah, great job by both players there, Craig, as Schnell probably could have been sacked a couple times, avoids it, and then finally finds Katie, and Katie did a nice job of just sitting in the soft spot of the boundary there and able to keep his feet in bounds. 2:52 in the second quarter, as it's going to be Volts on the sweep, and he's going to pick up about 12 for a first down.
Flag on the play.
Oh, flag in the backfield, as this one will probably be coming back. It will. It's going to be a holding on the Huskies. So
had to be one of the interior linemen. The fullback Obler was actually trailing the halfback on the play. Must have been inside.
So that will void the big run by Volts, as I'm sure he's itching to find the end zone, as he's had a few big plays already, but unable to find the end zone so far, as Obler has one for the Huskies, Katie, and then Hess on the last one through the air. So 1st and 20, not ideal for a run-first team, but we've seen the Huskies pick these up in the past. Olsen he rolls out left. He's going to throw. He has his man, and it is dropped, as it looks like that was Hess on the far side.
Yep, pass was a little low, but definitely catchable. Hess wishes he would have another shot at that one. He probably should have got it.
Actually was 1st and 20, before that. So now 2nd and 24 with 2:39 to go in the second quarter. Clock stopped on the incompletion. And now, if the Dutchmen are able to get a stop, maybe they have a chance to do something before the half.
Yeah, Huskies are one of the few teams around that this is a run play. It's a sweep to Volts. Nope.
And it will be a handoff to Volts as Schnell faked it on the outside, and he's only able to pick up maybe one or so. So 3rd and long, as they will probably run it once again to try and force a timeout call.
Yep. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. Huskies deep in their territory. Need somebody to make a play.
Volts actually lost a yard on that one, so it will be 3rd and 25 for the Huskies on their own 19.
Hess has got one-on-one coverage on the top.
And Hess is open, but good pressure. And now Olsen, the flag is thrown, and he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete, and we will see what the flag is in the backfield. Official about to announce it.
Holding on the Huskies.
So it will be holding on the Huskies, and head coach Brill of Oostburg will decline it because it will bring up 4th and 25 and a minute 55. A couple incompletions there kept a lot of time on the clock, and now an opportunity for Oostburg to maybe put up some points before the half.
Yeah, Huskies get off track sometimes when they get into their passing game. Can't be afraid to run the ball.
Big boot there by Volts to the 45-yard line, and it's fair caught. And now with a minute 48 to go in the second quarter, the Huskies are going to have to play some defense and try and get a stop.
Huskies offense stopped for the first time tonight. Got away from their core running game, threw some passes that didn't quite work out. Now they'll depend on the defense to shut them down before the half. 1:48 left in the half.
Yeah, so second punt of the game for the Huskies. They did punt at midfield at 4th and 1, but this was the first time they actually were moving backwards, as there was a penalty, well, actually 2 penalties, one of them accepted on that drive with a few incompletions. So he bricks in at quarterback, motion, and he's going to fake hand it off, and it's going to be a pass, as that was close, but it was a backwards pass, or a forward pass, but it was very close.
Yep, very close right down the line. I think the side judge here who threw the flag last time and had to pick it up was afraid to throw it again. That one looked like it could have been a fumble.
Craig, if I'm being honest, that one looked like it was more backwards than forward from here, but they are going to get the benefit of the doubt there.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10, a minute 43 remaining in the second quarter after a scary play for Oostburg. He bricks all by himself in the backfield. 5 wide receiver set, and a timeout is going to be called by Brill. We'll take a break as well. We'll take a 30-second break. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
LASIK at Optivision is an amazing, life-changing procedure and more affordable than you think. Why pay over $2,000 a night when at Optivision you'll pay only $14.95? Call 1-800-20-HAPPY to find out more. LASIK at Optivision is bladeless, it's safe. You're in the office for an hour, and most people go back to work the next day. Your procedure is done by Dr. Dudley, Dr. Dontham-City, or Dr. Clark, surgeons you can trust, and surgeons who have had the procedure done themselves. And after surgery, you can buy sunglasses without a prescription. Call to schedule a free screening, 1-800-20-HAPPY.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Great game tonight, Craig, as it's 21-14 Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman. A minute 43 left. 2nd and 10 on their own 45. The Flying Dutchmen have it, and they're trying to put up some points before half and maybe tie this ball game up.
Yeah, interesting to see strategy here. If the Huskies can hold them on 2nd down, do they flip the strategy and the Huskies call a timeout trying to get the ball back? Huskies have 3 first half timeouts remaining. 1:43 on the clock.
2nd and 10 5 wide receiver set all by himself. He bricks back to pass, and he tries to scramble out, and he won't, and he is sacked at about the 41-yard line, 42.
Coach Rupp choosing not to take the timeout, letting the clock run.
We'll see if he takes one after this one. He might just be happy going into the half with the lead, as a minute 21 on the clock, and it is running. 3rd and 14 on the 41-yard line for Oostburg.
Yeah, Oostburg happy to let it run, trying to get out of the half.
Oostburg likely to run it here. Look for probably another option with DeBlay to the left or the right side.
Last play was 5 wide receivers, but I think it was a design quarterback draw.
This is just going to be a traditional handoff to DeBlay, and he has nowhere to go. He might fall, or he actually does fall forward for about 5 yards. Great run there as he was stopped at the line, but still going to be 4th down. And now we do have a timeout called.
Yep, Coach Rupp takes the timeout, get the ball back before the half.
So Rupp takes a timeout. We'll see what they can do with the ball.
Oostburg will get the ball to start the second half, so Huskies probably get 3-4 plays in before the half, and how they've been running the ball tonight, if they actually man up and hit their blocks, 3-4 plays could be enough.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. First play, first 2 plays are going to be huge here. If they're able to pop the first one off for 10 or 15 yards, maybe open up the playbook, and if the first play gets stuffed, maybe they just go into the half.
Well, let's see how they do on the return. They've also blocked a punt this year, so maybe they put the block on.
That is true. We do have the punt remaining. They could have tried to put a punt block on, or they could be trying to set up a big return, as it is Katie back there to return for the Huskies, as he already has a touchdown in this one. It was a short run play to the left side of the line behind his guard, but he is capable of making big plays in the punt game.
Yeah, it looks like the Huskies are in punt safe, just making sure they're not going to get beat by a fake.
Freshman Brugnick back to kick for the Flying Dutchman, and Katie has it. He tries to get to the outside, and he will, and then he cuts it back up, and he's going to be tackled at about the 26-yard line.
Just under 40 seconds left in the half. Huskies can probably get 2, maybe 3 plays.
So 39.8 seconds to go before half. 21-14 is your score. Huskies on top.
Radio Plus roll call. Dave and Roxanne Seichter watching tonight from Green Bay.
So thank you to them for watching, and it has been a marvelous game to watch so far. If you're a fan of either team, especially if you are the Huskies with a 7-point lead, as it will be Schnell up the middle getting about 5 on that one.
Rupp with a timeout, get another play in. 1 timeout will be remaining for the Huskies.
Yeah, call a timeout, see if you can maybe break a run. We've seen Volts break a couple already.
Other EWC action tonight, Stuart. KLC 16, Two Rivers Purple Raiders 13 late in the first quarter.
So 31 seconds to go here before half. 2nd and 5. Huskies have it on their own 31 as we are awaiting the Taco Bell halftime. It is senior night for New Holstein as well. Senior Sam Cady has a touchdown. Hess has a touchdown. And junior Cody Obler has a touchdown for the Huskies.
Yep, good running game the first quarter plus. Kind of stymied last time on a couple drop passes. Here they got to break one. There's only 30 seconds left. If they can get a big one, Azimi does have a good leg to kick a field goal to end the half.
So it will be Schnell running the offense on this play. Look for some type of option or motion handoff, as Katie is coming to the near side. So Schnell back there in shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off to Volts. He'll actually keep it, and he'll get it up. He has a first down, and he's now tackled at the 45-yard line. 25 seconds on the clock as the clock does stop to move the chains. And now no huddle offense as it's Olsen in at quarterback now. 20 on the clock. Now the clock is running now. And Katie in motion. Fake handoff. They're going to look for the man, and they did have Volts just out in front of them, incomplete.
Probably 2 plays left in the half still. Huskies do have 1 timeout left, so you run a play, see how far you get. Shouldn't take 14 seconds for a play, but need to break a big one here to get in field goal range. before the half.
Olsen jogging off the field, which means Schnell is now in at quarterback. So Olsen with the incompletion on that one. Even if Volz does catch that, didn't look like there was too much room in front, but Volz is a playmaker. You never know what he could have done if he was able to reel that one in. So 14 seconds left here before half. 2nd and 10. They're going to fake hand it off. Schnell keeps it. He's got a first down and more as he plows over the defender.
Oh.
Probably should have went out of bounds, and he ends up staying in. And it will be a timeout by Matt Rupp.
Yeah. Tough call for the Huskies there. He bounced over a player and out of bounds, and the ref kept the clock running.
Yeah, it was close, but smart play probably would have been to just easily step out to make it noticeable. But fortunate enough, there is a timeout for Rupp to call. And we'll see here at the 39-yard line, obviously not in field goal range. With 7 seconds left, let's see what they draw up. You think they keep it on the ground and try and break one, or maybe break out a trick pass play?
Well, Oostburg's been pretty smart. They've had their DBs back 10, 15 yards. They're giving up chunks, but they don't care to give up chunks because the clock will run out in probably one more play, 2 at the most. Huskies, they don't have anybody that can kick it this far. I don't think they have anybody that can throw it this far, so they're going to have to do something quick to get out of bounds, or they're going to have to break a tackle to get to the end zone.
So 7.3 seconds, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line in Oostburg Flying Dutchman territory. Probably enough for one play, as the Huskies are out of timeouts now, so it will be the last play for them unless it is a quick incompletion.
Flying Dutchman, DBs 15 yards off the ball. Still got Hess down here one-on-one. Probably the best place to go.
Schnell at quarterback, as he's going to keep it himself. He'll break it to the outside. Can he get out of bounds in time? Doesn't matter. Flag is thrown as he picks up 9. 0 seconds, as we'll probably be going into the half as the flag looks and appears to be on the Huskies. We'll wait and see.
Looks like we might have an injured Dutchman on the far side.
Good eye there, as there is a player down on the far side.
Holding is declined, and that is the end of the half.
So the penalty is declined. We will go into the half. Not sure who is injured over there for the Flying Dutchman, but hopefully he's okay. So that'll take it to the half. We'll take a minute break, and then we will come back and recap the first half. You are watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Welcome back to the Taco Bell halftime show. I'm Stuart Atkinson. Craig Sessing alongside me. It's 21-14, Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman. A high-scoring first half like we predicted. 2 touchdowns for a couple of seniors in the first half for the Huskies, with Hess and Katie, and then the junior Obler able to punch it in. And for the Dutchman, 2 touchdowns for their junior running back, Jay DeBlay. Craig, what were your takeaways in that first half?
Well, it kind of went to script for both teams. Huskies did a good job running the ball in the first quarter and the better part of the second quarter, but Oostburg did well with their speed to get around the outside on the Huskies. Lots of option plays that gained some good yardage. Impressed by the back, DeBlay. very hard runner up the middle, gets good pad level, drives through the defense, gaining yards where normally the Husky tacklers would be tackling in the backfield.
21-14 on your Quest Interior scoreboard at the half. Huskies on top. We're going to send it to the halftime break, but don't go anywhere. We got a tight contest here, and Oostburg will get the opening kickoff to start the second half. You are watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress. Facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
Jackson Call Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Nachos come with rules, like don't take the fully loaded chips, don't hog the guac, and never take the last one. But with the $5 Grande Nachos box from Taco Bell, you can break all the rules, because this meal's all yours.
And here's Guy, a patient at New Medical Center.
New Medical Center, I had stem cell injection put in my knee because I was having a lot of issues with it. Very simple process, very quick. Did the stem cell injection, went through the therapy, and my knee has been great ever since. All the people there that I have had to deal with were very friendly, very nice, honest with me. I followed procedures like they said, and I followed up with the therapy, and everything turned out really good.
What are some things that you couldn't do before, but you can do now?
Climbing stairs. I was to the point where I was actually walking sideways, going up and down stairs because it hurt so much. Getting up off the floor, I was down on the floor. It was a struggle getting up and down. It's still a lot easier now to get up and down off the floor. I could hardly do it before.
New Medical Center. Call 324-9899. 324-9899. 160 Gateway Drive, Waupun. Log on newmedicalctr.com and like them on Facebook. It's New Medical Center, Waupun.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best kept secret is no more.
Operation Best Chicken and Friday Fish from a C-store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part, no reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Winnebago. Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back to high school Friday night football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. As you can see on your screen, the score is 21-14. Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman. And that is on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. This is the Taco Bell halftime show, as 2 touchdowns by seniors in the first half for the Huskies. 1 by Katie, 1 by Hess in the air, and 1 on the ground by the junior Obler. And then a pair of touchdowns for the running back of Oostburg, Jay DeBlay, 1 through the air on a marvelous screenplay, breaking multiple tackles for about a 50-yard touchdown run, and 1 on the ground.
Yep, good first half for the Huskies. I'm sure Coach Rupp is talking to them on the defense. They're going to learn exactly how to play that option pitch in the second half. Got to get stops, got to make tackles. You can see the Huskies are a little depleted along the line tonight, a couple guys out. That they really miss.
Yeah, so that's what head coach Matt Rupp is trying to figure out at the half for the Huskies. What do you think head coach Tom Brill for Oostburg is telling his team right now?
Well, I think you'll see a little more passing in the second half. They're going to continue to run that outside pitch. It's their speed against Husky size. So when you're the smaller team, you try and get around the end, get outside, get some big gains that way, get some gains in the passing game. They're not afraid to throw it. They throw it about 40% of the time. Didn't see a lot of passing in the first half, but you did see a lot of 4 and 5 wide receiver sets that opened up the running game. So I'd expect a little more passing from Oostburg in the second half. And then on defense, continue to flood the box. I mean, they're playing 8 in the box, and the Huskies are still running the ball. That's a problem. They got to figure out some way to stop the Huskies from running outside.
And nothing ridiculous through the air for the Huskies, but they do have a touchdown through the air to the senior Robert Hess. You don't see that too much from New Holstein, but they were able to get a touchdown through the air. But the rest of the first half was just Holstein the ground like they do. And that is why they do have. Please don't go anywhere. You are watching high school football.
Hey Andy, what you up to? Rings with my new DSLR. Oh yeah? I'm going to Stellar.
Wherever your vacation may take you, Camera Casino's got you covered. The latest digital technology, professional lenses for rent, fun accessories to improve your images, and professional cash.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's BCI-BUR.
since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
And Robin is with us here, and Robin's a patient of New Medical Center.
I had stem cell injections in both of my knees October of 19. I had arthritis issues in my left knee and my right knee. Give the stem cell injections a try. I had it rather than I had total stiffness in both knees and I did approximately 6 weeks of therapy. I was able to go up and down the stairs better. I am able to do my outside chores much better and enjoy my grandchildren. They're very thorough at going over everything, explaining and showing you. Very simple, very quick, and not painful at all. I would definitely recommend New Med.
New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive, Waupun.
How do we explain our psychology majors having a 93% job placement rate after graduation? Marian University helps students start building a resume right away through direct professional work experience and guidance from faculty, those who have become experts in the field. Our curriculum prepares students to get the position they desire. Not to mention, more than half our graduates go on to complete a master's program within 2 years. Visit www.marianuniversity.edu/apply today and start building your resume.
Since 1948, New Holstein Community Chest has been providing support to local individuals, families, and organizations. Charitable organizations they support include the American Red Cross, New Holstein Homestead Auxiliary, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Harbor House, New Hope Center, New Holstein Baseball Softball Association, New Holstein First Responders, New Holstein Historical Society, New Holstein Police Explorers, New Holstein Public Library, New Holstein Wrestling Club, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, and Willowdale Auxiliary. New Holstein Community Chest appreciates your continued support of local residents and programs.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
All these people, and not a nacho fry in sight. If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we will. Let's go get that cheese.
Mexican spices, they changed you!
What? You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over!
Oh! We just getting started.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Yeah, that's why it has it in red next to it. Welcome back to high school football here on this Friday night. Beautiful, beautiful weather, Craig. 21-14 Huskies on top as we got 3 minutes to go before the second half kickoff. What do the Huskies need to keep doing, and what do the Flying Dutchmen need to do to try and stop the Huskies from getting a win?
Well, the thing the Huskies need to keep doing is just running the ball. It's not always exciting for the fans to, they want to see people throw the bomb. Everybody digs the long ball, but Huskies are more efficient just picking up 8 and 10 at a time on the ground and pounding it. If they have to go for it on fourth down, they go for it. Things the Huskies need to improve. The defense has got to learn to stop the play. They haven't really been gouged on the passing game like they have in the past. I don't know that Oostburg's consistent enough in the passing game to beat them, but they got to stop that option pitch on the run. Then on the other side of the ball, Oostburg's got to continue to use their speed, get around the outside of the Huskies, and just find a way to stop the run. If they don't find a way to stop the run, the Huskies will run it the whole second half.
And with 21 at the half, Huskies are on pace to hit that 40-point mark once again. 3 games ago, they only mustered 12 points against Lourdes Academy, but since then, they've dropped 48 and 42. Both of those games, they won by a big margin. This one closer, only up by 7, but they are on pace for those 40 points again. And towards the end of that second quarter, they did get, I don't know if they got too pass happy, but they got a little away from what they do best. Look for them to come out here in the second half and just keep pounding it on the ground, up the middle with Obler, with Katie, and then Volts trying to get those big plays. He's already had 3 of them and a 4th one for about 12 yards taken away because of a holding penalty call. So a lot of big plays on the ground with a touchdown through the air for the Huskies, as we have just under a minute before kick. So we'll take a quick 30-second break. Don't go anywhere. Second half kickoff awaits here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Make sure you play.
Welcome back to high school football and Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Thank you for listening to that Taco Bell halftime. And now we are moments away from second half kickoff, as Oostburg will start the second half receiving the football. As Asimi kicks it. A pretty good kick all the way back to about the 12-yard line, fielded by Oostburg, and good coverage there as they're only able to get back to about the 24-yard line.
Now we'll see in the second half if the Huskies have figured out that read option and the option, speed option pitch. I'm sure Coach had it on the board at halftime. See how the defense adjusts.
It'll be interesting to see if Brill tries to make the Huskies prove that they have solved it, or if they're going to try and go away from it knowing the Huskies are going to be looking for. I would imagine they're going to keep running that option until the Huskies stop it.
If it's working, keep doing it.
Senior quarterback Aaron Hebricks out there with the opening drive of the second half, trying to tie this one up. In shotgun. He has the snap. He hands it off, and it's up the middle for a gain of about 1 as Merceberger on the tackle.
Radio Plus roll call. Mary Beth and Randy Klotz listening in Holstein tonight say go Huskies. Braden and Bobby listening up in Howard tonight also go Huskies.
So thank you to them for choosing Radio Plus Info on YouTube to watch football on their Friday night. As I would say, staying warm inside, but it's beautiful weather out here. It's 2nd and 9 on the 26. Shotgun, it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and a good stop by New Holstein once again, and it's going to be 3rd and about 7. It will be 3rd and 7 for Oostburg, so a big third down coming up on their opening drive in the second half.
Yep, Huskies plug in the middle good to start the second half. Might be the first pass they see, 3rd and medium.
Interesting to see them try 2 rushing attempts up the middle without going to the outside speed option. 3 wide receivers set, 2 running backs back there in shotgun, and it's going to be a fake handoff, nowhere to go. It kind of looked like a broken play, and he is hit in the backfield for a loss, and that was 79 in the backfield for the Huskies.
Luke Abrams on the tackle. 4th and long.
So the junior, Luke Abrams, making a huge play, turns it to 4th and about 8 or 9. And we'll see if they go for it or punt, as they are going to be punting it, which is probably the right decision here.
A lot of time left in the game, Stu.
Didn't think they were going for it, but just from the huddle, couldn't quite tell who was out there in the formation. As they do boot it away, and it's fielded by Volts at the 31-yard line. He gets to the outside. He's at the 35. Now the 45, now the 50, and now the opponent's 40-yard line, and about a 20-plus yard return for Volts, and great field position to start for the Huskies on their first drive on offense in the second half. 9:37 to go in the third quarter. It's a 7-point lead for the Huskies. We'll keep it here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube, and a big opportunity for the Huskies to go up 2 scores, Craig.
Yep, nice run there by Volts. Katie couldn't find anybody to block, and Volts had one man to beat at the end of the play.
It's going to be Olsen at quarterback. He hands it off to Katie. He's up the middle, and he has about 5 yards before he gets touched, and he's going to finish with about 8.
Nice shoestring tackle there by Dulmus for Oostburg, number 25. Making a lot of tackles on the legs. He's a little guy, but he gets in there and not afraid to put his head in the play.
So a gain of 7 on that one. 2nd and 3 on Oostburg's 23-yard line. 9:08 with the clock running as it's Schnell in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Katie up the middle, and he breaks a couple tackles, and he is going to get the first down, and he's finally brought down after he picked up enough yardage for the first down, as he's about at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, Volt's nice carry there, followed his blocker, Sam Casper. Sam kind of got stuffed, made Michael stop, and by the time he got going again, they still got a first down.
Olsen in at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off, and it's Katie again as it was Volts actually, as a nice patient run there, but nothing doing, and only able to pick up a couple.
Yeah, Huskies back on script, though. They're running left, running right, running up the middle, gaining what they need to gain to matriculate the ball down the field.
Watch for them to have a couple more runs on the outside and then try and sneak Obler up the middle. That's been pretty effective as well. Schnell at quarterback as he's going to keep it himself after fake handing it off to Volts, and a decent pickup there. It's going to be 3rd and medium for the Huskies.
Again, we're probably in 4-down territory for the Huskies, so nothing wrong with that read option. Just need the lead back going through. If they're going to stay meshed, the lead back's got to block somebody.
And when you run it as good as the Huskies do, 3rd and 5, that's just a couple run plays to pick up the first down. But they're actually going to pass it, and Olsen has his man. It's caught by Hess. He breaks a tackle, and it's going to be a touchdown. And it's the senior Hess with his 2nd touchdown catch of the night.
Great to see the senior Hess back out on the field and getting the catches. Great athlete. Hasn't played a lot this year due to injuries, but good to have him back and scoring touchdowns.
So for a team that does not throw it often, they've been somewhat effective, as that is 2 touchdown passes, both to the senior 21, Robert Hess, and that one was thrown by the senior Cameron Olsen. So PAT awaits to make it a 14-point game, and it is blocked. So it will remain a 13-point lead for the Huskies. We'll see if that blocked PAT comes to be crucial towards the end, as a good job by the defense blocking there. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome back. A see me out on the field to kick off after a touchdown by the Huskies. This one through the air from Olsen to Hess, senior to senior. And the PAT was blocked at the line of scrimmage, which could be a big play in this game. So instead of going up 14, they go up 13, as it's 27 to 14 on your scoreboard, as Oostburg has a nice run up the boundary there and decent field position to start for them.
Shout out to Todd and Julie Schneider tonight, watching in the suburbs of Charlesburg.
And that score 27-14 is on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. So 7:34 in the third quarter after a 3-and-out on the opening drive for Oostburg. A big drive coming and awaits them right here and right now. Hebrick's back there, 4 wide receiver set. He has a running back there with him. He's back to pass. He fires. It's caught and complete, and it's enough for a first down. And it's going to be about a 14-yard pickup as that one was completed to number 4, Jaden Weavers, the senior.
Gebhardt on the tackle, a little late breaking on the play. He was the safety over the top. Corner broke and missed the tackle. Gebhardt cleaned it up.
Kind of just a quick 2-3 step drop slant, kind of a timing route, and a nice job of pitching and catching there for the first down. And he's back to pass once again. This was going to be a deep ball. He has his man, and it's going to be incomplete as tremendous coverage there by the Huskies as he was looking for Weavers once again.
Looks like Hess out there on the coverage, playing the corner and the wide receiver tonight.
So Hess with a couple receiving touchdowns and a nice defensive play there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ball is on the 48-yard line. The Flying Dutchman's 48-yard line. So right at midfield. 3 trips receivers to the near side. Pistol formation. And another pass play. It's going to be a bubble screen. This one's caught. And going to pick up about half of the yards they need for the first down. So 3rd and medium coming up after that pass was caught by Lincoln Domes.
Yeah, Huskies not doing a real good job inside recognizing the screen. Had 3 guys chasing the quarterback. Frunzen on the near side got blocked in the back. Ref didn't see it. But Huskies rallied well to the ball for about a 3rd and 6.
So 3rd and 6 at the 48, 6:43 to go here in the third quarter with the clock running. 4 wide receivers out there, pistol formation, and they're going to drop back and pass once again. He'll scramble out of the pocket. Flag flies out, and he scrambles, and he's close to the first down, but I do think it's going to be a holding call. I think they're actually going to mark him a yard short, so it'll be interesting to see if it is holding, which it is holding, if they decide to accept the penalty or not.
I think you got to back him up here. It's not just the 10 on the penalty. It's also where the hold was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, or probably closer to 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good call, Craig. And the 4th and 1 being at midfield in Huskies territory, most likely going for it there. So good decision, I believe, to take that holding penalty to put him in 3rd and very, very long. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 25.
Yeah, 3rd and 25 or 4th and 3. 3rd and 25 sounds like a good call.
Couldn't agree with you more. So 3rd and 25. See if they decide to pass once again with Hebricks, as they got a lot of yards to pick up here on this 3rd down. They got 4 wide receivers to do it in pistol formation. DeBlay behind him, as always, as he's going to fire a deep ball, and it's going to be incomplete as
Katie and Hess had the receiver bracketed. Good thing the pass was long. If the pass would have been short, Katie would have had his conference-leading 4th interception of the year.
Yeah, I was going to say it looked like Katie had that ball if it was underthrown, but it was thrown good there. Weaver's almost able to corral it, as we do have a player down on the field. So we'll take a break. We'll take a quick break here. You're watching High School Football and Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes, and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Welcome back, 4th and 25. Oostburg is going to be punting from their own 33. It's going to be 28. Joey Brugging back there to punt it, as 2 drives so far in the second half, and yet to pick up a first down. Or excuse me, Oostburg did pick up a first down on that drive, but that was it. And then they went backwards as that punt gets a favorable bounce for Oostburg, as it is going to be pinned down at around the 37-yard line, so good field position for the Huskies coming. 5:55 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, Huskies again in the second half. Defense is looking better, getting better field position. I mean, it's not a short field by any means, but starting at the 35, comfortable field position to say the least.
As you can see, Junior Schnell running out there, so he will get the first opportunity of the first play of this drive. 13-point lead is 27-14 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. Looking to try and make it a 3-score game are the Huskies, as Volz goes in motion and he gets it. He tries to get to the outside, and he does, and he's going to have enough for the first down and a couple more. It's going to be a run for about 12 yards.
Hat on a hat there for the Huskies. First time tonight, everybody seemed to get their block. 11 yards, almost before he got touched. First guy to touch him ran him out of bounds. So back in action tonight, Will Meinert pulling guard on that play, finally got the block.
Craig, how many times have we said that a running back for the Huskies have not gotten touched? They've gained at least 5-10 yards before the first time they even got touched. And another example there, as they're getting down the field in a hurry before a defender is even getting a finger on them. As you see Hess go out to the far side in motion, and it is Olsen in at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off to Katie, and Katie gets the outside. Now he cuts back up the middle. A good cut there, and it's going to be a pickup of 15 yards.
Obler with a nice block, 10 yards downfield to break Katie through the hole. Again, Huskies back on script, running the ball hard.
As you can see there, after that big run, as soon as he went down, Schnell immediately runs onto the field for the quarterback swap, and back-to-back big runs, one by Volz, one by Katie, and 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line in opponent's territory. As Schnell keeps this one, he hasn't been touched yet. He's got 20 yards. He's going to get it into the end zone, and that's a touchdown for Schnell on the quarterback keeper, never touched.
35-yard run for Schnell. Like we've said all year, he gets a crack, he's gone. Doesn't break a lot of tackles, but when he's in open field, nobody's going to catch him.
A big play there by Schnell, as he just came in after Olsen being at quarterback to play before the quarterback keeper up the middle. And once he got about 15 yards, he put his foot in the ground and cut it just a bit to the right. And that breakaway speed able to get him into the end zone, as Azimi trying to make his extra point, and he does. So last one got blocked. This one goes in. He's 3 for 4. He's 4 for 5 on PATs. It's 34-14, 20-point lead for the Huskies. We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Welcome back on Radio Plus Info. I'm Stuart Atkinson, Craig Sessing alongside me. It's 34-14, Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman on your Quest Interior scoreboard. And after a big quarterback keeper by Schnell up the middle, was never even touched, and that was a 35-yard run. It's now a 20-point lead after having a 7-point lead at the half, and fielded by the Flying Dutchman, and he's got the outside, and he's up to about the 40-yard line before he's tripped up. So it's going to be marked at about the 41-yard line. So a good field position to start for the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, beautiful run back, great return. But the Husky defense has been relatively stout so far in the second half. We'll see what Oostburg can come up with to try and fool them a little bit. Running it right at them isn't going to work.
We've yet to see too many speed options to the outside in the second half. We'll see if they get back to that. A lot of passing plays in the second half for Oostburg. None of them have really paid off quite yet. They did complete one for about a 12 or 15-yard first down on one play, but that has been it. So trips receivers to the near side. They do pitch it, and it's going to get nothing, and a flag comes out. Might be a horse collar tackle as that play went nowhere.
It's either a horse collar or a face mask. The flag was thrown right at the spot of the tackle.
And that was Jay DeBlay on the run there. He has both touchdowns for Oostburg. And the way it looked like he got tackled, it looked like it was, like you said, horse collar or face mask. Looked like he got brought down from the back, but we'll wait the official call from the official.
Personal foul, face mask against the Huskies.
Personal foul, 15-yard face mask on the Huskies.
So it will be a 15-yard face mask penalty, like you said, Craig. So that will give a automatic first down for Oostburg. Biggest play in the second half so far for them besides the one pass play. And now a good opportunity to put some points on the board, being in Huskies territory already after one play. 4 wide receivers, pistol formation. It's Hebricks. He's going to pass, and it is completed, but receiver had to fall for it, so it'll be a pickup of 5, and that was Jaden Weavers, the senior, on the catch.
Again, that's a play that's been working for Oostburg. Nice, quick, on-rhythm pass, but they're not getting a lot out of it. They're completing every other one and getting 5 or 6 yards, so it's good defense for the Huskies, too.
So 2nd and 5 on the Huskies' 41-yard line. 4 wide receiver set, pistol formation. DeBlay in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to be passing. Hebricks throws, and could have been a first down, but it is dropped by 25 Lincoln Domes.
Yep, 3rd and 5. I mean, that's what we've been seeing. It was another nice attempt on rhythm passing. Doesn't let the Husky line get in there real quick, but you got to make more than every other one to get the first downs.
And it was good execution all the way to actually completing and hauling in the catch there. And we've seen a lot of passing plays in the second half for Oostburg when the option on the outside had been working pretty well in the first half. So man in motion here, and they are going to hand it off, and he trips, and it's going to be a loss as DeBlay trips and loses yard on the 3rd and 5 play.
Interesting call here. I would guess they're going to go for it, but it is 4th and long. 4th and 9 for Oostburg. Down 20 points this late in the game. I'd probably go for it too.
Brill cannot be happy with the result of that last play, as losing his footing, nothing you can really do about it, but calling that 3rd and 5 play, you're anticipating going for it if you don't get it, but you are not anticipating going backwards. So 4th and 9, big play for both teams here, as Hebricks has it, and he's flushed out of the pocket. A flag comes down. It might be holding, as a tremendous throw and catch for the first down, but we'll wait and see what the flag is.
Yeah, it's in the area of holding, like you said, Stu. And we got it confirmed.
And it will be holding on the Flying Dutchman. So after a marvelous throw and catch from Hebricks, it's all for naught. It now will be 4th and very long, and now the punt unit most likely will come onto the field, and it looks like they are.
Yep. Tough 3rd and 4th down there. 3rd down, the Konopka gets the tackle. Grass monster ate him up. And then on 4th down, holding penalty prevents the first down. Excuse me.
It is now 4th and 22. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. It's a 20-point lead for the Huskies on your Quest Interiors scoreboard, and a big penalty there. They're actually going to change it to 4th and 27. So Huskies going to receive the punt here. It's Cady and Hess back there. Volts has been back there a couple times, but Cady and Hess now see if they can make some magic happen, as it's going to be Cady, and he fumbles it, he muffs it, and let's see who comes up with it. Can't see. It might be Oostburg.
No signal. Yep. Oh, Husky ball.
It will be Huskies ball. So a potential nightmare of a play for the Huskies.
Nice punt by the Oostburg punter. Nice high hang time. Katie just muffed the punt and then had to wrestle the Oostburg defender for the ball.
Yeah, that was the freshman 28, Joey Brugink. He put a lot of length and height into that one, and muffing the punt is Katie. Fortunate enough, he was able to fall back on it. So 4th and 10 for the Huskies on their own 18-yard line with 2:50 to go here in the third quarter. Again, they have a 20-point lead. Expect a lot of running plays coming, like always. As it's Schnell in there, he hands it off up the middle. It's Volts. He's broke away. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's finally touched. He breaks another tackle. He breaks another tackle from the same defender. He's now brought down at the 35-yard line, and that is a ginormous play for the Huskies by Michael Volts.
Great run by Volts up the middle. Again, made an extra cut. Probably could have outran everybody to the end zone. Tried to cut around a guy. Ran him over. Broke some more tackles. Ended up with a, 40-yard gain?
It's going to go down as a 46-yard play by Volt. So a 46-yard run. I don't think he was touched for the first 30, 35 yards of it. And now Hess comes to the near side as Schnell is in at quarterback after that huge play. And they're going to give it to Volt once again on the sweep. And he's got the outside. He's got at least 5 yards, and now he falls down. And a solid gain on first down for Volt once again.
Yeah, that wide side run's been working all night for the Huskies. I think you'll see that continue until they have the game in hand.
With all the big plays from Volts, you would guess, if you're just tuning in, that he would have at least one touchdown, but he has not yet, but he has well over 100 yards rushing. Probably pushing over 150 as Volts gets it once again up the middle. This one's just going to be for a couple. So it'll bring up third down, but going to be 4-down territory for the Huskies.
Yeah, Volts last week had 4 touchdowns. The week before he only had 5 carries and a blowout win. Rested most of the second half, but tonight he's big on yards again. Not a score yet, but well over 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, coming into this one, Volts with 11 rushing touchdowns on the year. Katie came in with 3. He has a rushing touchdown already, so he now has 4 rushing. And Obler with the other rushing touchdown to give him 4 rushing touchdowns. As it's going to be a touchdown by the Huskies from head coach Matt Rupp. So we'll take a 30-second break. You are watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Sophomores with 39 points.
Go New Holstein Huskies. Premier Financial Credit Union proudly supports our hometown teams. With offices in Kiel, New Holstein, Shilton, and Premier Financial Credit Union is your hometown community credit union. To learn more about the credit union difference, visit yourpfcu.com. I'm Stuart Atkinson, Craig Sessing alongside me. It's 34-14. It's a 20-point lead for the Huskies. 1:04 remains here in the third quarter, and a 3rd and 4 for the Huskies on the opponent's 30-yard line. Schnell is in at quarterback. He'll hand it off up the middle to Volts. Looks like he's going to be just short, but I do anticipate them going for it on 4th down.
Nice tackle by the defensive end there.
It's a gain of 2. It'll bring up 4th down and 2.
So 4th and 2 awaits the Huskies. 45 seconds on the clock. It's running, so they will have to run another play before the end of the quarter as the Huskies break their huddle. It's now the senior Olsen in at quarterback.
Full house backfield, shift out of it. I'd look for Obler up the middle on this play. He can get 2.
And you nailed it. Obler up the middle. Does he have enough? It's close, but it looks like he does have it. and they gave it to the big fella up the middle, and it will be a first down.
Yeah, when your line can get a little push and you've got a 230-pound fullback back there. 230 is, an NFL fullback is 240, so 230 is a big fullback for high school.
And that is going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So after 3, it's 34-14, Huskies on top against the Flying Dutchman. We'll take a minute break. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Welcome back to high school football on a Friday night on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. It's 34-14, as you see on your screen there. 20-point lead for the Huskies. They've ran all over the defense of Oostburg's Flying Dutchman. They do have a pair of passing touchdowns, both to the senior Hess, as the Huskies had the ball first and 10 at the opponent's 25-yard line, looking to punch it in for their 6th time tonight. It's the junior Schnell in at quarterback. He already has a rushing touchdown, and he'll hand it off to Obler, who just picked up the first down on the 4th down, and he gets about 5.
Second best play of the night by Obler, getting that 4th down. Papa Obler won the 50-50, so that's got to be number 1.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Facial, skin therapy treatments, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com. Olsen in at quarterback as he'll hand it off to Volts up the middle, and he wiggles his way to close to another first down. He's going to be just short of it. So about a yard left to go for the Huskies.
Again, strong run by Volts up the middle. One cut and go, driving the Oostburg defense back.
Running backs are nice and fresh as they split the carries between the 2 running backs and the fullback. 10:50 remains here in the 4th with the clock running after that run play. 3rd and 1 on the 16-yard line.
Hess single coverage to the near side.
And it is Schnell keeping it on a read option as he jukes a couple players out. He's going to have enough for the first down, and he's going to be tackled inside the 10-yard line.
Nice run by Schnell after some early congestion. He did get the first down. First and goal Huskies.
It will be right on the 10-yard line. Looks like they are going to give him an opportunity to score a first down at about the half-yard line before a touchdown. Hard to tell, but it looks like that's what it is. Olsen in at quarterback. He hands it off to Obler up the middle, and Obler gets gang tackled there after picking up a couple, as it was 76 in on the tackle. Trent Bermiski of the Flying Dutchman.
Tough spot on the play there for the Huskies. Looked like he was pushing the 5, and they're going to get it at the 7 or the 8.
So a 2-yard gain for Obler as Hess is on the far side. Only one man over there covering him. Schnell in at quarterback, and they're going to fake it to Obler and then hand it to Katie, and he's only able to pick up a couple.
Yeah, it looked like a miss on the blocking scheme there. The the hole wasn't to the side the running back went to.
Field definitely shrinks once you get down in the red zone, but Huskies still able to run it pretty well inside the 20 here tonight. So third and they're going to say 8, so they're going to say Cody was unable to pick up any yardage. Still probably a running down. Olsen in at quarterback as he hands it off to Volts, and then Volts, looks like Volts handed it off.
Yep, inside scissors play. Walcott wasn't fooled that time. Worked earlier in the game, but no gain here. Fourth down, we might see a field goal attempt.
Katie coming up a little slow there. Looked like he just got a hard hit. Got the wind knocked out of him. Looks to appear okay, just a little winded after that one as he walks out the field talking with Hess. And we are going to have a field goal attempt by Asimi. He's 2 for 5 on the year from field goal range. And this one is up and good as it's right down the middle with plenty of leg. And that makes it 37-14 with 8:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Huskies on top of the Flying Dutchman. We'll take a break. You are watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Kick off pretty fast. Welcome back. We have 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the fourth, and after that field goal, the Huskies have gone up 37-14, making their lead a 23-point lead as they are about to kick off. Looks like this one is close to being put away by the Huskies.
Yeah, Zimi with a 25-yard field goal. Very respectable for high school. It's his third field goal on the year that ties him for the conference lead with the Kiel kicker Freund. Kiel, I believe, plays tomorrow at Brilliant. They're playing a Saturday game.
Asimi out on the field, ready to kick it away as they are awaiting the Flying Dutchman to take the field as they come onto the field now. So just over 8 minutes to play. It's a 23-point lead for the Huskies. Anticipate some passing plays coming from Oostburg as they try and at least put up some points here in the second half, as they have yet to score in the second half, as they had 14 at the end of the first half. As that one is fielded and is handed off as a reverse, a bit of a trick play. Huskies do a good job of covering that one as they only get to about the 25-yard line or so.
Yep, good play by the Oostburg Flying Dutchman there, using their speed, trying to fool the Huskies. It's going to be tough for them to run right through the Huskies, so try and fool them with scheme, try and beat them with speed around the edges. Flag on the play is on the near side. Officials discussing the enforcement.
Thank you for that, Craig. I did not see the flag come out on that one, so their officials are huddled up. Let's see what they decide to call. Normally on a kickoff, it's a block in the back or a holding, but they have been discussing for quite a while now.
Yeah, it's an odd position for the flag to be thrown. It was thrown where the Oostburg team lined up for the kick on the near side.
The announcement from the official. Illegal formation, I think, is going to be called against the Huskies, and they're going to have to re-kick.
Well, at least the Huskies saw the trick play. They can keep an eye out for that again.
As a result of the penalty, New Holstein will re-kick.
Yeah, so Oostburg tried the trick play there on the return. Most likely they're not going to try it again, but you never know. But now they're kicking. The Huskies gain 5 yards, which doesn't make too much sense here. Am I missing something, Craig?
Well, I'm wondering if the official just pointed the wrong way, because where the flag was originally thrown was where the Oostburg team had lined up, like they had lined up off sides. So the Huskies did gain from the penalty.
Yeah, so it might have actually been a penalty on the Flying Dutchman, and head coach Matt Rupp decided to re-kick it after they muff it, and they do try and do the reverse again, and this time it doesn't work out, and now they break a couple tackles, and it is going to work out for the Huskies as they gain some yardage with field position re-kicking. As that was the freshman Joey Brugink trying to return there on the reverse.
Ran into his own man, and looks like the number 4 actually might have got injured on the play. Jaden Weavers, a senior wide receiver, holding his left hand.
7:58 to go in the game. Huskies out there on defense, trying to pitch a shutout in the second half against the Flying Dutchman. As Hebricks hands it off up the middle, and a nice gain there by DeBlay, picking up about, oh, he does pick up enough, so it's going to be a first down for him. He does have a pair of touchdowns already tonight.
Huskies trying some new things on defense here.
Trips receivers to the near side, one to the far side, pistol formation. It's going to be a pass play, and it is a sack. Ball comes out, and it's recovered by the Huskies, as it was a sack by 75.
Sam Casper.
Sam Casper, we've called his name a bunch, making a big play on the sack, and the ball comes out, and the Huskies fall on it.
Fall on it just like the coach teaches you, but Philip Casper, if he had to do over again, nobody around him, he could have scooped and scored on that one. That was new for the Huskies. They had Philip Casper playing in the middle, a defensive tackle position. He usually plays a backup end. And Sam on the forced fumble, Philip on the recovery. Nice play for the Casper boys.
Big fella like that, he probably just wants to fall on it and make sure he doesn't pick it up and do something silly with it. As Olsen hands it off to Volts, he's up the middle. Volts has an opportunity for his first touchdown, and he's going to be short. But a solid gain by Volts there on first down.
Yeah, picked up about 15. He's inside the 5, around the 5. First and goal.
First and goal from the 6-yard line, as it's Schnell going back out there to man down the quarterback position. See if they try and get Volts a touchdown here. They might try and get it to the big fella Obler as well. A lot of options in that backfield. Volts goes in motion. They fake hand off to Obler. They're going to pass it deep, and it's well overthrown out of bounds, as it was 89, the senior Adam Casper, the intended receiver.
Yeah, I think Huskies working on their offense now, trying to try some new things out, show some things on film for a potential playoff game next week.
6:51 remains in the game. It's 37-14. Huskies on top on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. If you're just joining us, the Huskies recovering a fumble from a strip sack moments ago, which gave them this great field position. They now have second and goal on the 6-yard line. It's Olsen in at quarterback. Hands it off to Volts up the middle, and Volts is fighting. He's close, but he's going to be just short of the end zone.
Third and goal from the 3. Again, last fumble caused by Sam Casper. I think that's his 4th forced fumble on the year. He's a big boy, 6'6", probably 240. When he hits you, you feel it.
Schnell in there at quarterback, and he hands it off, and it goes nowhere, as it was Obler getting hit immediately in the backfield.
Yeah.
4th and goal. We'll see if they decide to go for it or kick the field goal.
Slip there. 4th and goal, I think they're going to go.
Schnell going back in. So 4th and goal from the 4. Just a tick under 6 minutes to play in the game now.
I'd like to see him reward Volts on this, get him a touchdown, but Hess on the fade's also an option.
A rare sight here as Schnell is under center. And now he's going to be back to pass. He throws it. He has his man, and it's caught for a touchdown by the senior tight end, Adam Casper.
Nice play by the Huskies. Lots of motion. Everybody playing the run. Adam Casper wide open in the end zone.
Brilliant play call there by Matt Rupp. Play action. You knew something funky was coming when you saw Schnell go under center, as both quarterbacks traditionally are in shotgun or pistol formation, as Azimi is on to attempt the extra point, as it is up and good right down the middle with plenty of leg. That puts the score at 44-14. It's a 30-point lead. We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress. Facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
Welcome back to high school football here on a Friday night. Beautiful weather, 5:37 remaining in the game. Huskies just put another touchdown on the board to make it 44-14. They led 21-14 at the half, pitching a shutout 23-zip here in the second half, as that was a 4th and goal play action touchdown pass to Adam Casper. The Huskies, Greg, now have 3 passing touchdowns on the night.
It's good they can put stuff like that on film, make other teams defend it when the playoffs come next week.
Fielded at the 15, up the sideline. Decent return there for Oostburg. That was Weaver on the return.
Information I had from different ADs tells me that Huskies will qualify for the playoffs next week. Don't know the pods yet. Don't know if it's home or away. They will have a winning record. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a home game. We should find out midweek where we're going to be next week.
5:31 remains in the game. 30-point lead for the Huskies. 4 receivers out on the field for Oostburg. Senior quarterback Hebricks is out there. Shotgun pass, far side. It is caught and completed to 25. Dolms, as makes a man miss, and it's going to end up picking up about 15 yards for a first down.
Huskies getting some backups into the game. Also getting some seniors into the game that don't get the playing time every week, but put their hearts into it at practice and deserve some playing time on senior night.
Just a couple ticks over 5 minutes remain after the first down from the completed catch from Lincoln Dolms. Hebricks, 5 receivers, single shotgun. He's looking to pass now. He'll tuck it and run. He's got 4 or 5 yards now. Now he's trying to get outside. He will, and he's got 20 yards, and now the refs are going to blow the whistle. He must have stepped out, but a nice gain on the quarterback keeper after the pass play wasn't there for Hebricks.
Huskies got to be a little more sound on their defense. Scheme-wise, they've got the underclassmen in now, second string in, but still got to make tackles.
Potential for a touchdown there for Hebricks, but he does step out at the 42-yard line. Still was plenty for the first down. It did stop the clock at 4:42. 3 timeouts left for Oostburg. 2 for the Huskies, as they'll run it up the middle with DeBlay. He'll pick up a couple.
Sophomore Noah Hausler on the tackle.
Picked up the 38-yard line. Tackled by Handel.
Ball is on the 38-yard line now for the Flying Dutchman. Came into this one 1-4. They will fall to 1-5. Very nice first half for the Flying Dutchman as they're trying to put up their first points of the second half, and a broken play in the backfield, and Hebricks is able to make something out of nothing and pick up the first down. And he does pick up enough for the first down after some miscommunication in the backfield.
Yep. Quarterback tried handing off to the left. Running back went to the right. Caden Troggy providing pressure in the backfield.
Ball on the 30, the Huskies 30.
3.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
Hebricks alone in the backfield in shotgun. 5 wide receiver set. He drops back to pass as anticipated. He has his man over the field, and it is caught for a touchdown after a bobble, and it is his man, DeBlay. DeBlay now has 3 touchdowns on the night, 1 on the ground, and 2 via the pass.
Yeah, Coach Rupp not going to be happy with that, even from the backup unit. Busted coverage, no Husky within 10 to 15 yards of DeBlay. Bobbled it while he was wide open, but came down with it, scored a touchdown.
So a 30-yard touchdown pass to DeBlay, and that will give them their first points of the second half on a beautiful play design. He was wide open, almost bobbled it, but able to corral it as there was not a defender within 10 yards of him, right over the middle of the field as the PAT is up and good. So it's 44-21, Huskies on top, 3:19 remains in the game. We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on Friday night on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Welcome back to high school football on this Friday night. Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Facials, skin therapy treatments, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com. Craig, it's been all Huskies here in the second half. They did give up that touchdown, but other than that, they've looked pretty good here.
Yeah, Husky coach Matt Rupp and his defensive coordinator made some nice adjustments at halftime tonight. Shut down the Oostburg offense in the second half with their first-line defense. Now the Huskies have the hands team in. I see Will Meinert back in action tonight, number 52, in on the hands team. Huskies have seen 3, 4, 5 onside kicks already this year, including one to start the game tonight. So they know what they're doing on this.
So we do anticipate a onside type or squib kick from the freshman here, 28. And it will be a squib up the middle. Fielded by number 15 as he makes a man miss, and that is Schnell. So one of the 2 mainstays at quarterback fielding that one.
Yeah, you don't usually see your quarterback returning kickoffs.
No, you do not, Craig. But he's a man of many talents as he does have a huge touchdown run in this one. One of the 6 touchdowns New Holstein has scored tonight. 6 touchdowns with a field goal and a blocked PAT. That's how the Huskies have found their way to 44 points on the scoreboard.
Huskies still have their skill position players, and they have some second-string players on the offensive line.
Olsen hands it off to Volts. He's got a lot of room. He hasn't been touched yet, and he's pushed out of bounds after a gain of 15.
Yeah. Again, 15 yards downfield before he's touched. Good job by the line. Blake Ritchie on the inside getting the seal block.
Probably closer to 16 yards actually there. And like you said, Greg, was not touched until he was pushed out of bounds at the very last second. And it was only because he was running out of room. And with him going out of bounds, the clock did stop. Not something the Huskies necessarily wanted, but they will take the 16-yard pickup. Schnell on the handoff. The Volts up the middle. and it's going to be a solid gain of about 4 or 5 yards as he falls forward.
Tackle made by Wilcox.
Wilcox on the tackle there.
2nd and 5 from the 46.
Looks like the Huskies probably going to take a timeout. They're going to do wholesale substitutions on the offense.
So Matt Rupp takes a timeout with 2:40 remaining as the substitutions will take the field as Katie is on the sideline celebrating with his teammates along with Volts.
I'm guessing that was a statistically significant carry for Volts. Not sure exactly why, but he is senior running back and getting to walk off on a good night. You know, he's well over 100 yards. I don't know that he's to 200 yet, but we're getting the feed from the PA now.
Single game rushing record, I'm hearing.
Maybe had a few more than we thought.
He's definitely close to 200. I wasn't quite sure if he got there or not.
He was over 200 last week, so I don't know what the record is, but we'll do a little research on that and we'll bring it to you next week.
So 2:40 remains, 2nd and 5, 44-21. Huskies just looking to run out the clock now.
Huskies took a timeout and still didn't get the right team out there to line up.
Yeah, some confusion now as 44 runs on to the field. Phil Casper. Schnell in at quarterback. Or excuse me, that is not Schnell. That's number 10, and he'll hand it off. And that's going to be ran up the middle. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds, so the clock is going to stop again. Not what the Huskies want.
Sophomore Hayden Lynch gets carry. Sophomore Sean Floyd getting some time at quarterback.
Yep, so the sophomore Sean Floyd, 6'1", 175 pounds into the game for the first time at quarterback. Couple handoffs so far, and this one right up the middle. And it's going to be enough for a first down.
Gebhardt with the first down.
Tyler Gebhardt, 47, the junior, picking up the first down there.
That first down brought to you by National Exchange Bank and Trust.
First down, Huskies from the 38.
Ryan Gebhardt, president of the bank out in Mount Calvary in Marytown, takes care of me all the time. Always gives me money when I need it.
You love to hear that. So just a couple ticks over, 2 minutes remaining as the Huskies trying to run this one out as they got some players out there getting some playing time on the senior night that don't always get to play. As some confusion there on the motion, and it's going to be a false start on the Huskies as that was 23 Hayden Lish decided on what he needed to do on that pre-snap.
Yeah, that was actually a bad call. He was the only guy in motion. He can go in motion there. He just kind of stuttered stepped, and I think he fooled the official. He was the only one in motion.
Yeah, he was allowed to be in motion. I don't know if it was like the half stubble and then stop, so maybe it appeared to be a false start. It was a funky looking motion play for sure there. They're going to hand it off once again.
Lish indecisive. Reminds me of Volts when he was a sophomore, that he'll learn to put the foot in the ground and go north and south on that. Good athlete. We'll see him in Husky gear for a couple more years.
Yeah, so Hayden Lish there going a little too much east there before he went upfield, like you said, Craig. Minute 10 remains in the game. 2nd and 17, excuse me. Floyd in at quarterback still, handing it off. That was 44, Phil Casper on the run. Listed as a tight end / defensive lineman, but getting a couple carries towards the end of the game.
3rd and 18.
Under a minute to go.
3rd and 18, 32 seconds to go. Clock is running. Should be the last play of the game. And they're going to take a knee.
I would like to take this opportunity to
and
congratulate
that's going to do it. So
Setting a new school record with 281 rushing yards tonight.
281 rushing yards for Volts. Sounds like a little more just from the top of my head from watching, but we were not keeping track. So that's what we're told. That's what we'll go with right now. But Volts with 281 rushing yards. Final score is Huskies 44 and Flying Dutchman 21. It's going to be a 23-point victory for the Huskies, Craig.
Yeah, nice game for the Huskies. We'll take a little break and come back with the Anders Auto post-game show. But well played by the Huskies tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Craig. So we will take a break. We'll be back in a minute with the post-game show. You're watching high school football on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Dr. Dudley, Dr. Clark, and Dr. Don Pomsetti of Optivision Eye Care are experts in cataract surgery, and they have two very important recommendations for you. First, choose the Symphony lens implant for sharp, colorful vision in all three zones, near, far, and in between. Secondly, upgrade to a laser cataract procedure for an even higher level of safety and precision. Schedule your cataract appointment with Dr. Dudley, Dr. Don Pomsetti, or Dr. Clark today. Call Optivision at 1-800-20-HAPPY for the best in cataract surgery.
Since 1948, New Holstein Community Chest has been providing support to local individuals, families, and organizations. Charitable organizations they support include the American Red Cross, New Holstein Homestead Auxiliary, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Harbor House, New Hope Center, New Holstein Baseball Softball Association, New Holstein First Responders, New Holstein Historical Society, New Holstein Police Explorers, New Holstein Public Library, New Holstein Wrestling Club, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, and Willowdale Auxiliary. New Holstein Community Chest appreciates your continued support of local residents and programs.
Welcome back to the Anders Auto Parts post-game show. Final score here tonight, 44-21. Huskies defeating
the Oostburg Flying Dutchman.
The Oostburg Flying Dutchman. Thank you, Craig. 44-21. It was all Huskies in the second half, only giving up one touchdown late in the fourth quarter, scoring 23 in the second half, 21 in the first half. Craig, what were your takeaways from that win from the Huskies?
Well, the game went pretty much to script like we talked in the pregames too. The Huskies played hard in the first half, took the lead. Oostburg did a good job hanging tight with them, but when they got to the second half, the Huskies were just bigger on both sides of the line.
BCI Burke play of the game. I'm going to give it to Henry Schnell, his 35-yard quarterback keeper with 4:43 remaining in the third quarter. That score put them up 34-14. That kind of felt like the Huskies were starting to pull away, and that 35-yard touchdown run, Craig, up the middle, he was never touched.
Yeah, we see that from Schnell almost every week where he gets a little crack and he's gone. He's quick enough that if he sees daylight, it's over. He's getting the touchdown.
So that was the play of the game. Marion University player of the game. I think this one's pretty easy. If someone breaks a single game record, we got to give it to him. We're going to give it to Michael Volts. Unofficially, 281 yards, we're being told, breaking the single game rushing record. Quite a night for Volts. Unable to score a touchdown, but boy, did he put up the yards.
Yep, lots of yards tonight. I'd like to see the total on the 281. Seems high to me. Shout out to Robert Hess, who had been out a lot of the year with injuries and came back on senior night, scored 2 touchdowns. Your seniors did the job tonight. Volts with the big game, Hess with the big game, Sam Casper on defense with a big game, causing a fumble, and the defense in general just shutting down Oostburg in the second half.
Yeah, so how did the Huskies get to 44? You mentioned some of them. Obler with a rushing touchdown. Sam Cady with a rushing touchdown. Volts had all those yards but unable to get in the end zone. Schnell with the touchdown run, and Olsen with 2 touchdown passes to Robert Hess and a field goal in there as well. That got you to 44. Just an outstanding offensive performance by the Huskies.
Yeah, seniors doing it. Olsen, the quarterback, also a senior, had a really good game tonight. When the Huskies don't turn the ball over, and usually on the turnover it's interception, when they don't turn the ball over, they're hard to beat.
We're going to take another quick break, and then we're going to wrap up the Anders Auto Parts post-game show. You're listening to the post-game on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
The School District of New Holstein. Student learning is their top priority. They provide strong leadership and innovative curriculum and integrate technology in a climate of mutual respect. In a partnership with the community, they prepare students for the future. Thank you to the entire school community for your continuous support and successful passage of the referendum to renovate the elementary school. They say, "Go Huskies," from the School District of New Holstein.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus spread I want. Take them all. Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
Relaxation awaits at the Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center in New Holstein. Since 2018, they've been a zen space to decompress, facials, skin therapy treatments, intuitive energy healing sessions, body waxing, Reiki treatments, yoga and fitness classes, massage therapy, and more. See Brooke and her team today. Visit refineryaestheticsbar.com to learn all the services that they offer and to book an appointment. The Refinery Aesthetics Bar and Wellness Center.
All these people, and not a nacho fry in sight. If Taco Bell won't keep nacho fries on the menu, we win. Let's go get that cheese.
The Mexican spices, they changed you.
What? You scared of a little flavor?
Nacho fries are back. It's over.
Oh. We just getting started.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Welcome back here to the Anders Auto Parts post-game show. Stuart Atkinson here, as always, on this long night. Craig Sessing alongside me. It was a 44-21 victory for the Huskies over the Flying Dutchman. 21 in the first half for the Huskies, 23 in the second half. Only 7 points in the second half for the Flying Dutchman. Not only was the offense able to put up over 40 points, they limited the Flying Dutchman to only 7 points in the second half. A lot of momentum going into what looks like a playoff game next week.
Yeah, Huskies gave up 7 points in garbage time. The defense really dominated the second half. Definitely a playoff game next week. Not sure where or versus whom. I know the WIA is trying to do regional pods, so the Holstein fans shouldn't have to travel more than 20, 30 miles. Just my opinion, I'd love to see the Huskies draw a pod with Two Rivers, because that game got canceled on the Huskies this year. Maybe get Chilton in their pod would be nice. And I'd also like to see them get to play Brilliant again. Three teams that, Brilliant would be a great game. First game of the year, they lost 6-3. And Two Rivers and Chilton just didn't get to see them this year. Like to see those conference rivalries fulfilled.
Let's look over at the Oostburg side. All 3 touchdowns coming from the running back, the junior running back number 2, Jay DeBlay. 1 on the ground, 2 in the air. The first one in the air broke a couple tackles, could have been a loss. Ended up being about a 50-yard touchdown catch. His second touchdown catch, wide open over the middle. No one near him. Bobbled it, was able to corral it for a touchdown, and then he also ran one in. He was big tonight for Oostburg, but in the end wasn't quite enough. So, again, final score 44-21. Huskies defeating the Flying Dutchman. And this is going to wrap up the Anders Auto Parts postgame show. Air Tech presents our next game broadcast. I'm signing off for Craig Sessing. I'm Stuart Atkinson. Thank you so much for joining us for high school football on this Friday night.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
At Marian University, we give 100%. It's who we are. From providing an encouraging word to going the extra mile, it's what we do. Marian University's faculty work by your side, providing support beyond office hours. Mentors guide and inspire a giving spirit. Because right now and every day, we work for our tomorrow. Be successful, give, and get 100% at Marian University. Apply today.
Winnebago, Winnebago.
Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Since 1948, New Holstein Community Chest has been providing support to local individuals, families, and organizations. Charitable organizations they support include the American Red Cross, New Holstein Homestead Auxiliary, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Harbor House, New Hope Center, New Holstein Baseball Softball Association, New Holstein First Responders, New Holstein Historical Society, New Holstein Police Explorers, New Holstein Public Library, New Holstein Wrestling Club, Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, and Willowdale Auxiliary. New Holstein Community Chest appreciates your continued support of local residents and programs.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus spread I want. Take them all. Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Podcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Bauer Chiropractic, Optivision, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke Company, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Radom & Stone and Landscape Company, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy,
National Exchange Bank and Trust, Jackson Call Insurance, AirTech,
Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank, Addison Jones Real Estate,
Quest Interiors, Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement,
St. Mary Springs Academy, Scotty's Auto Works, Pump and Pantry,
Fond du Lac Pizza Ranch, Camera Casino, Refinery Wellness Center,
Premier Financial Credit Union, Back in Action, and Edward Jones.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.